Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Logan from PlantTalk with Logan, and today we're just, kind of vibing on the couch. It's like 80 something degrees outside, really hot. Not for me. I'm like a 65 and sunny kind of gal. So, yeah, today I'm just sitting on the couch and I was like, I should film that Q&A video that I've been putting off. I've been putting off filming videos because I've been just so stressed and overworked lately that I just have not had the time. So I'm like, I got a little free time this afternoon, so let's like film a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram, ask me anything plant related or not. I just kind of thought this would be a good, way for you to get to know me a little bit better if you're new to the channel, or if you've been watching me for a long time and you want to like hear how my life has been lately, then yeah, just keep watching, I guess. Let's plant talk, or let's just talk. Let's plant talk, plant talk. I don't know, we're just talking today. I had you guys ask me questions on Instagram, and my ring light is so bright that it's kind of blinding me a little bit, so I feel like I can't like look directly into the camera, which is not good for filming a video. But we're just gonna go in like the order that I got responses. So let me find the screenshots here. I'm not gonna say people's screen names. What year is it? God, dial-up internet, 2002. I'm not gonna say people's names or anything, but I'm just gonna read off the question and we'll go from there. What is the most beautiful place you have ever traveled to, and why was it so beautiful? To be honest, I haven't traveled that much because I was a poor college student for 6 years. I had changed my major a couple times, so I was like in school for 6 years instead of 4. And then once I graduated, I went right into the workforce. And that sounds weird. It sounds like Air Force or something, but I just started working full-time right away. I worked at a plant shop for a little over a year, and then I got my full-time graphic design job. So I've been doing that ever since, and I feel like I never have had money to like go on a proper vacation or like go to Europe or something. That's really where I want to go. I want to go look at all the art that I learned about in school, Yeah, so but lately I would like to go on a travel destination that is just like, give me some like rum on the beach, like type of deal. Like I just want to go like drink alcohol on a sandy beach, which is weird for me because I'm not that kind of person, but that's how I've been feeling lately. But yeah, so the most beautiful place I've probably ever traveled to was probably when I went to visit my friend when she was in college in 2012 or 2013. I went to San Luis Obispo in California, and I think I stayed with her for a little bit over a week. We went and like saw the redwoods and like went to San Francisco, and just the beautiful, totally different landscape from Wisconsin that California is just made it so fun and exciting. So probably there. I don't know. I haven't really traveled that much, so it's kind of a sensitive topic for me. Please don't come for me. Then my second question here is a little bit different. It says, where do you get your design influence? When did your style start to take shape? So the first part, where did I get my design influence? My influences are always changing. When I was in college, my personal like aesthetic started to form when I took like an intro. It wasn't even an intro design class. It was like the preceding class to the intro to design class. We were learning Illustrator. And when I figured out that you could make like any shape or anything you want, put as many layers as you want, do gradients, like everything, and then I got a Pinterest and I just like started going crazy. I started like, my style started to take shape way back then, and that was probably like 2013, 2014. But of course my style has, like the evolution of my graphic design style has changed a lot. Like once I got an iPad and I could start drawing, it changed a little bit. Once I started learning more within like Illustrator and Photoshop, of course it started to change. I've always had an extreme love for gradients. I don't exactly know when that started, but they're very prevalent throughout my whole design aesthetic, and so is the color pink. I just feel like it's a color that, people like associate with femininity and like everything like that, but to me the color pink is so, it's like the antithesis. The color pink is like the antithesis of seriousness to me. It's like so playful, so fun. It's you know, it just says so much without saying a lot, if that makes sense. I don't know, I love the color pink, and I love to have fun, and I've always loved typography. I knew I wanted to become a graphic design student when I took an intro to type class. My professor was like, you have a knack for this and you need to do it, and it just stuck with me. And now that I, have been getting older and doing more freelance projects and just working on my own things, breaking rules makes it even better, because it's like, once you have the formal training, I feel like I can do whatever I want. I can break the rules, I can do whatever I want. So that freedom is really exciting to me too. So my aesthetic kind of has stayed the same, but as of late, with like 70s trends popping back up, I've noticed more like graininess within my work, so more like warmth, organic shapes and stuff like that, which I really like, because for a while, when like I was in school in like 2015, 2016, that's when everything started going really flat design. So it was very much just like flat colors, gradients, and that was it. But now we're bringing everything back, and it's very exciting. So that was a very long-winded answer, but I like to talk graphic design. I'm glad someone asked me about that. So thank you for that question. So the next question is a question about World Naked Gardening Day. If you don't follow me on Instagram, there's a fungus gnat. Oh, I got it. Ew. Okay. World Naked Gardening Day is just like a thing where everyone will post like a 3/4 nude naked photo on Instagram or online, just like, hey, happy World Naked Gardening Day. Like, it's so fun. It's like my Instagram feed turned into like Thoughtville for a whole day, and I decided to post for it. So someone asked me, were you nervous to post for World Naked Gardening Day? I was gonna do it, but I wasn't confident enough. And it's funny that you said that, because I'm not that confident, but I was like, first of all, what do I have to lose? And then like I took some of the photos and I was so awkward, and like I didn't like how they looked, but I was like, you know what, I don't look half as bad as I thought. And then the confidence started to build a little bit, and I was like, okay, I can do this. So I eventually, like, I took a whole bunch of pictures, and I posted a couple. I hope you guys are happy that I posted the nip slip, because someone was like, why'd you cover your nipple up? I'm like, well, if you're gonna be gross, I want to look at it. It's in my story. I'm actually really happy that I decided to post for that. It was really, really a fun day, honestly, to take place in. Someone asked, what is your favorite aspect of plant parenthood? My favorite aspect of plant parenthood, I feel like, has changed over time. In the past, it used to be like learning the care, repotting and all that stuff, and I feel like now that I've been doing this for a really long time, that my favorite aspect is seeing the growth of the plants over time and seeing if I can keep them healthy and alive. And then also, for a while there, it was all about like, what's the next plant? What's this like next high that I'm gonna get from getting a rare plant that I want? I'm trying to save money at the moment, so we're not really doing too many rare plant purchases at the time. Like the last one I got was that Monstera elbow cutting, which is doing great, by the way. And that was the last one. It's probably gonna be the last one for a while. So I told myself that I cannot buy any new plants unless they're on my wish list and they're not like ridiculously overpriced. This apartment's not as bright as my other one either, so I'm running out of spaces to put the plants, so that's also another problem. But yeah, that's probably my favorite aspect of plant parenthood right now, is just like taking care of them and seeing them grow and get bigger leaves and everything. I'm gonna say her name out loud because she has a YouTube channel and she probably won't care, but Plant Dust Woman Taylor sent me 3 questions, but it was one question, and then she said, why are you so cute though? Okay, love you, bye. I love you too, Taylor, so much. I wish you weren't in Texas. Or maybe, yeah, no, I wish you weren't in Texas. I was gonna say I wish I was in Texas, but I don't, I'm sorry. She said, what's the best thing that plants have done for you or to your life? Plants, my love for plants started when I was in college, and I didn't have any because I lived in a dorm room for 2 years, and then I moved into a studio and I was very poor. And all I had was, I think, a Monstera and something else at the time that I killed, like a caladium or something. I just bought it outside at a grocery store. But that's when my love for plants started. And then when I got a job at the plant store that I worked at, I really started to learn that like this is a way of life for me. And I just fell into it and I loved it so much. And like helping people with the plants was amazing. I loved taking care of them at work. I loved receiving them. I loved everything about the process. And I think that's when I realized that like, oh, they're gonna be a part of my life forever. And then as the obsession grew, when I like got my 9-to-5 career going and I could actually buy more plants, then I realized that like there's so many plants and they have so much to offer, and was the moment that I knew that they were going to be there forever. So the best thing that the plants have done for me was, I think plants always give me a mental health check. You know what I mean? I'm sure some of you feel the same way. I know some people talk about this, but yeah, so plants are always just like a mental health check for me. Like when I can look at my plants and I'm like, oh, at least 4 of them are dying, it's like you need to go to therapy or check up on their brain, buddy. You need to see what's going on, because I feel like I start to, when I get to like internalize like with my anxiety and like depression, sadness, whatever, I don't keep an eye out for things around me, and that includes people and plants. So they keep me in check. They make me come out of sadness or depression, because I remember in like February or January, I was not doing good at all. And I finally got out of bed one day and I was like, you have to take care of these plants. Like they depend on you. So it's like something to hold me accountable, which I really love. And then also in my life in general, the best thing that plants have done to my life, besides being a part of my life all the time, they always have given me something to connect with my boyfriend about. It was very easy to connect with him on like a really good level when I first met him, because we both love houseplants so much. And just like he surprised me with plants sometimes, and like just going to greenhouses together, looking up new things to do, new pots to buy, new things to like do, repot together on the weekends. It's like a part of my life that I don't ever want to go away, and I love it so much. So I love that I can geek out with plants with him, even though he told me just last night that he gets annoyed when, well, not like I didn't know this, but he gets annoyed. Him and my friend Abby get annoyed when I use all the scientific names, and I can't help it. They just come second nature to me, so that's just who I am as a person. But thank you for the question, Taylor. My sister asked when I'm going to be have my amazing sister in a video with me. And soon we can film a video whenever you want, girlfriend. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we can do something. Let's see. Okay, I have to find the rest of the questions now. Someone said, ever get a plant and think, meh, once you have it? And yes, I have. Quite a few times, actually. There was a philodendron, what is that called? The philodendron jungle buggy. I got it in the mail. I was really excited to get one, and I was like, ugh, it's like, it wasn't as exciting as I thought. Like, it was just a cool sawtooth, long-leafed philodendron, but that was about it. I'm trying to think of another one. Not really. I'm trying to think, like, I guess honestly, the Raven ZZ, like, I've had it for a long time, and the leaves take so long to turn dark. I'm kind of like, come on already, like, I need to see, like, I thought it'd be cooler to see it happen. I don't know, but that's about it. Other than that, I think I can talk about plants that do excite me a lot, and those would be plants that, like, climb a lot. I think it's really exciting to see them climb. I like seeing plants that put out new leaves a lot, like the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. I like to see movement and growth. So I guess, like, snake plants aren't that exciting for me, but I do love how the leaves look when they get like the striated lines and everything. So also Hoya, I think Hoya are really exciting because the leaves are so tiny. You can see them grow big, and then they get flowers, and the sun stress and everything. Hoyas are just the perfect plants. All right, someone asked me what my favorite Mexican restaurant is in Milwaukee, and I wish I could answer that question. I am vegan, so it's kind of hard for me to eat Mexican food a lot of the time. Like, if it's really authentic, I feel like they use a lot of animal products like lard and stuff, so I can't really eat it that much, and I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew more. Let's see. Someone said, not a question, but please do a plant tag with your boyfriend. It's cute. I would love to see you both have opinions on plants. Fungus gnats are crazy today. That one just flew right in my eye. Someone said, yeah. Plant tag with Kevin. It'd be cute to see you both have opinions on plants. I would love to do that. I think I'm gonna try to come up with my own questions for that. Otherwise I could find one online, but I think it would be really funny if I like augmented with my own questions, because I know the ones that would like piss him off. So I think he's kind of nervous to be on camera, but I also want to do an apartment tour of his place to show you guys all of his plants too, because he has a lot, and he has a lot of different ones from me, and I think it'd be really fun to share, you know, our plants together and like show you his plants too. So we have 2 questions left. This one says, do you find it weird that plant people give plants to non-plant people, or I'm just dumb? This is my coworker that asked this question, so you're not dumb. But I do find it weird that people will give plants to non-plant people, like just out of the blue. I feel like if they show an interest in it, I think it's a good idea. If they don't, then it's kind of like a death wish in a way. But then again, if you do give them a plant, maybe it will spark something within them, and then they'll become another plant person. So you never know, it could be a good thing. But I do think giving people plants when they're sick is a good idea, like having something growing and looking pretty in the house. Raise people's morale always, so I think that's a good thing. But yeah, that's pretty much where I stand on that. And then the last question is, do you ever get jealous of your boyfriend's plant collection, or just a specific plant that he has? This motherfucker just bought a 69686, so really jealous of that. He has a 69686, he has a golden dragon that I love. He has a lot of like cool, weird philodendron and like a few anthurium. I don't have any anthurium because I feel like I just don't trust myself. But I think he has a clarinervium, he has a Hoya sunrise. He has a few, he's really good at taking care of like ficus. So he has a golden gem and he has a taniki. I have a taniki too, it's in the background here, but his is so perky and beautiful and it's growing and mine's not. So I almost feel like, yes, I'm a little bit jealous of some of his plants, but also it's kind of nice that like I can just go over there and see them and I don't have to take care of them, you know? So yeah, I'm also really jealous of his dark form Scindapsus that he has that is dying, because it was a cutting that he bought and it's dying. I'm really sad about that because I love those and I kind of want one, but his is dying, which is sad. But yeah, I'm like a little bit jealous. He has a lot more room for plants in his place. I'm trying to think of other pretty ones. He just has so many like alocasia and anthurium, and I don't have like any of those. He's not scared of spider mites. He's really good with alocasia. They're huge. He has a few really big ones in his front windows, so yeah. He's got some cool stuff going on. I mean, so do I, but like in a different way. Because I love stuff like syngonium and like weird patterns and like ugly looking things, and he doesn't. So he loves like big ornamental leaves, or like plants with like 4 leaves, but like 4 like a smaller number of leaves but bigger leaves. And I'm like, I love like climbers and like Hoya and stuff, but so we have a little bit different flavor of plants, but yeah, so I'm a little bit jealous. That was all the questions for today. So I think that's it. Let's see, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an update before I go. I hope you enjoyed those questions, and if you want to answer any of them below, go ahead. I would love to see your comments. I love seeing your comments, so please comment something below. Yeah, just a channel in general. I'm sorry that I don't get videos up as much as I would like to. I would love to stick to a schedule, but mental health, friends, is a priority, and sometimes we're not doing the best. So I'm glad that I filmed this today, and I'll get it up soon. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. I guess that's all I have to share. Another video coming up soon. I want to do a Q&A with Kevin. I want to do a plant tour with Kevin. And my sister clearly wants me to film something with her, so I should do that. I want to give you guys an update on the plant mail that I got a couple weeks ago from my friend in Arizona. So I will probably film that too. It might be a little bit of a shorter one. Hope you guys don't mind that. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and subscribe and comment anything you want to comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves, okay? Bye.